Are you an indie author? Can you write in the dark? Dare you write your own thing? Would you bend a known trope? Can you say that your plot will tear out a heart? Do you get writer's block when you're writing alone? Because indie books are and indie books do. Indie books do and indie books would. Indie books would and indie books can. Indie books can and indie books do. When your plot holes are big, do you fill them up neat? Are you tense when you sense there's a twist coming near? Can you find your way blind through your plot outline notes? Do you know how to go into SPFBO's entries? Because indie books can and indie books do. Indie books do and indie books can. Indie books can and indie books do. Indie books do and indie books can. Indie books can and indie books do. Can you write out in public or on a vacation? Familiar with candles, ones with bookish smells? Were you book owner's friend, the librarian's assistant? Have you been an alumnus of heaven and hell? Are you mean like a Kwong? Do you lean more towards long? Are you keen to be seen when you're writing a scene? Were you there when Wattpad was open and free? If you were and you are, you're an indie author. Fantasy books for reviewing blogs. 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 We can make up new worlds with new magic systems. We can turn out a chapter despite being tired. We can run up our word counts, we'll edit it later. We can balance day jobs, we can write on the wire. Indie books can and indie books do. 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 Fantasy books for reviewing blogs. 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 Can you write at the same time on more than one book? Partner with a friend. Anthologies in groups. Has your book ever started with dark and stormy? That always triumphantly brings down the house. Self-published books are queens of the night, writing to astronomical heights, handling pieces from our subconscious. Hallelujah, the book is finished. The mystical divinity of unashamed romantasy. Submit the book for sales. Publish life to the everlasting book. Authors fearless, faithful, and true to others who do what? Indie books do and indie books can. Indie books can and indie books do. Indie authors write indie snacks. All authors old and all authors new. Indie book blogs and indie books rank. Fantasy books for reviewing blogs. 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 Plot outliner books and pantser books. High fantasy books. Time traveler books. Urban fantasy books. Cozy fantasy books. Mystery books. Dystopian books. Romantasy books. Adventure books. Middle grade books. Paranormal romance. Allegorical books. Mythological books. Historical books and lit RPG. Political books. Grimdark fantasy books. Feminist books and classic adapts. LGBT thriller horror books. Fantasy books for reviewing blogs. 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 Fantasy books for reviewing blogs.
my god, I didn't know I was gonna be tied up.
Oh my god, I said the wrong line immediately.
Oh.
It's like, the hell was that?
I sneezed.
Indie books can and indie books do. Indie books do and indie books can do. Indie books
Also,
can
my
and
eye.
indie books
Oh.
Scene when you're writing a scene.
Like that?
Yep.
That'll be fun.
Just like that.
We can turn out
Oh.
anthologies in groups. When your plot holes are big, do you fill them up neat? To spit those entries because indie books can and indie
Yep, I fucked up.
indie books do and indie books can.
Ah, I said the wrong fucking line!
Because indie books can and indie books do. Indie books do and indie books can. Indie books can and indie books do. Indie books do and indie books can. Indie books
I give up on my life.
Familiar with candles.
Damn!
Familiar with candles. Once with bookish smell. Were you book owner's friend? The librarian's assistant. Have you been an alumnus of heaven and hell? Indie books can and indie books do. You're writing a scene. Were you there when what?
Mommy. Baby. He's a baby. And this is the part where I will break my leg. Like, hey, were you there? Yep, okay.
Cameraman shook a little on that one. Oh my god.
I wish I could do a trapeze act, buddy. I know, right? I wish we could do a trapeze act.
Wow.
Tan 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 da 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 da. This is what we look like when I go on a walk.
Oh my god.
This is what we do on a walk. Just walk the dog like this.
Oh god.
Okay. Whoopa. Whoopa. I have an idea.
What?
4 hands.
Oh my god! I just had an image of when you're writing, you're like, ah!
That was so rushed. I messed up my mouth.